Now, Menewo Eshensem Nasi breaking news abeka yensa efa the President of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ehu. Imprempren die ababeto jase mampeni ninkwa eda esanmu a Menewo kasei die nsemi efi Prophet Dr. Powerman ho ena eba wotremu a wonwu niema bi ede afa Ghana ye mampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ho a ya yese amanfo bi pese omoje papa no enkwa edifre ne nsem tese omo ye de omeye bia both physical and spiritually said ebeya His Excellency acha de by next year na papa yi ontisu ebiem na eba ne sade ana you guys will bear witness with me say ebeye the meka said the president autosu mienu a wote aye edwaso mampani edwaso a wo behwere ne nkwa because the previous one no ye nyina ye nim dada na in some way said na Prophet Dr. Palman e kanono na wokeka e de akọ the canons of the New Patriotic Party we will delve deeper into this particular issue but then ebewa kotie said the Prophet Isaac Nyako abebrena enim no as Prophet Dr. Powerman wode atuja say de niemesi kakakono oni de wo ginemu ene wo san asofo aka no nso ginemu e de mamampani ansa na Ghana ebia na yante asemude yenkotie said the Prophet Dr. Powerman wode ensem we atuja
enkofobi ayo ma de se omo ma John Dramani Mahama na konja na wodi no fa nkwa wiye ene nimpe bi a wo Mahama ho adwombone na wo ka ono kuna nka Mahama ewu ewurade mani ni kan wa asamado nimpe bi a wo bo president ho po se afuwe ento president ewurade nje ne nkwa nimpe bi a wo ye NDC ni MPP ni na ka ono nko na nka Mahama memuo no a wo bu na tonsuo ewurade nje ne nkwa nimpe bi a wonim no bekasa kasa nya no kore etia President Mahama hidie ni na memuo ewurade mbisa no ho asem na mo sabusuo bawo na o kasa tia Mahama memuo maiko na 2028 wotu abama MPP a ewurade ne ubedi Jesus Prophet Isaac Owusu Bempa ni di abo na obo no me di insa and snap any Florida water me dey dey what ayo no kore otu abama MPP akase de wati ayo no kore God bless you otuma MPs ne dey a ohosan my God by president akonya ne dey enyo omo dey a otu abama kejeje free fa ohosan sumi di na Otuma MPP a ohosan sumi di na na sa obeto ama president akonya ne dey mani ni fu akata assassin obedi Jesus kesi akata Florida water shit me se ni pabi a wadwene bone Jesus kesi wasusu ahaw amane prophet enim wase odi ama president John Dramani Mahama ewurade mfa no asamado the osi nipa na wo no the osi nipa na wo no maiko na obedi President Mahama tem or the president in Mbaya form na medifo Dr. Powerman so me say nipa no ye
Prophet Dr. Powerman, as the name says, and I watch him say dear, no any Prophet Usubempa. He named himself Prophet Usubempa. For some time now, no, he has really been on the case of the NPP. Din. I watch him say, enya dia ono bema ho kwan. Ama NPP, His Excellency, the former Vice President. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Abe President Ukrumha. And none Dr. Powerman so ka say on any side din pa. Say on peniso ma Bawumia mampeni into wa obekwa koto aba e de ama Bawumia no so uhuje duaboni mu bi ene say rose water wo say den ene edi bu for ma edi bodua ezutu say baby ansem na duro na aye serious na no oche mu say kwan bia so no there is no way Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia we need the 2028 general elections emma so china because there bibiye ni ho ebema ho kwan omo nyina omo ye de ometimi bia se Bawumia emba be mu Bawumia embe ye mampani e Ghana. Though people are saying say any news because they know global info analytics more be ye research ni and ade dia betu just say it will be very hard for Bawumia to become the president in 2028. Inti asa omo de hu masem skemaches bi no omo de fafa ye ni so abeda ye say Bawumia will not come and de ye nim dada. But the bisu trema, it is a spiritual thing. Inti yen take papa very serious. Now yen go tie honso and sema ode tuja na ye buy into aso.
And then it's 16th of August. Me jina ha e declare say nya dia Dr. Bawumia ebe president e wo Ghana akonya no so ene ye chena 2029. Ensida say Dr. Bawumia etimi be president 2029 ya me Dr. Powerman, as I said. Monfa me nkwa emfa so but ma sorry dan etoso because soon Dr. Bawumia entimi embe president 2029 na mom MPs ne de bebre na benwini MPs a omo ye MPP for ne de bebre na benwini NDC for bebre belusu omo seat. Yes, NDC for MPs no bebre belusu omo seat, but Bawumia so be the president for Ghana 2029 year Debbie. Maybe can't say 2028 no election. As the Chinese say, and go for anti because Akonya Dasukuta NDC. Now Akonya Dasukuta NDC there. And then there's no election because election plan for Sobia and day. Ain't necessary election. Because any idea you two are ben now NPP Baba power. In that time, I can find Kunyama NDC for 8 years now after the MPP for Abbey campaign. The Ghana form penocrem. In the message we won't echo we after Fanana. Say, me Dr. Powerman, me say, and ya dear Dr. Bawumia, ebe to me Abbey president 2029. Nadia Tieni, and quo for you, Dr. Bawumia come. Aqua probably a friend of spiritual president. But you're a prophet by many meaning because society soon don't come with me. Spiritual president in Yasofo, or Kahupina Dr. Bawumia to be my president that. Because of the religion, any personal attack, or the yet Yamijuma, by in fact religion, a personal attack in Yamijuma. And because of that spiritual president in Dr. Bawumia Ebelusu. Second, MPP from Penyamidi for be our ben, not under the case be that MPP party no so. O Dinphobia Feno Dinfo Combinate we are not Church of Rabbi, a war of Uncle, what Tommy party no. Into no Mumpo Dinphobi, no one done party no case in a dormison. In Jack's young command or the Okete a free fa, come whoso will him frag. Okete from whoso will him frag. Number was a Captain Smart so him frag. Or I didn't sure can any baby are. No, you got any baby I can see. The chair brokers are a walk handing in answer.
That is a year Prophet Isaac Nyako Abibrina Efreno Prophet Dr. Powerman as a Wochemu dia or no at the name Kwa and now sorry ato so. Say 2028 Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ebe president wa Ghana ha yenje ne nkwa na sorry dan so dia to so na sabio e de enko ne betimi am osofo anyi akukuduro se wo de ne nkwa ene na sorry dan ye bet for a presidency akunya na se edane nso eni ende. These are some of the questions that Ghana phobia and to think about the fact we trema 2028 NDC mrashebejafo ni bebre na wo munkonya na ebebo wo mo ama ebekwa akodi eye MPP for ni biafa ebisu akodi NDC other people ensem but then bebre no ebelusu omu seat but say Bawumia eba be di mampani ewo Ghana ha de emaso ne emaso china because ochemu a eduabo eda NPP amanyuko no eso ezo mu kopesofo na o meda ni duabo ne mfama wo mu eno na nchen sofo bi a o kire mu say friend spiritual president a NPP fo no edo wo ho akwakobo no wono nso ne dwumadie ni ne niema bi a wo ye no na Elma NPP party no lack behind enti according to Dr. Powerman no woni ohu ne say NPP ebe ya ankomo mpe ba bi ntinansa na NDC entwa 8 years ni straight after 8 years no na MPP fo abase omo ba be campaign won pese omo because even right now no campaign no meye say presidential parliamentary one omako gina aban ebia parliamentary no eno metimi I reckon do enya more seats in parliament than they have now. But for presidency ne de tumuda omukope ba bintina adafoforo after 8 years no na omuaba. This is the prophecy prophet Isaac Nyako odi ababetudwa, and in finalization no chem said the president no ne nkwa de sign mu enti omoye do metimi bia said the beya insusuye bia some NDC for any MPP for bia bo e dia fama mpani John Dramani Mahama ho no entimi emamusa esenso omo bompa den de ama the president of Ghana e then they say there ato Ghana for nyina see ebegine mu abompa de ama president said the beya asem no entoso mienu affliction will not rise the second time Ghana hanon say now you be free this particular issue about the president the alleged assassination of the president no esom na afe yakwa kopie mu prophet Bedu Kobi na kache after for beka ya na wotwe mu ya no ne hu se video bi monten so a na prophet Bedu Kobi dam pam na chese ohwe said the papa na ya ebinu twe chese obewu anesa na se de ono nko afflictions asori wono so ne dooso na wo yare any ade bechem say settings because papa we be say NDC for just can be attached because he has been an NDC prophet for the longest time. Akwai se bi mu didi eja no edidi jam so de ya na be to just papa yare me no ka say Archbishop Adontain Boateng awo yesofo awo no so Ghana fo bebre na eboje ne so di na chi no akopie mu Bedu Kobi efie na abusia we share the atmosphere ni ade na chese otimu say it was a very emotional scene. So on your screens or say Archbishop Adontain Boateng visits Prophet Bedu Kobi at home after news broke that he was sick and rushed to the hospital. Intine say say the yakano no Archbishop waye na afemu de say osofo a one ni nua be ma mu nyina the Christian fraternity ni emu na wakakopie mu Bedu Kobi fie. So kwasrano after say beto just say papa yare. Now share the scene, a very short scene of the emotional mekan say scene kakra bi e course wa bra papa no ekopie mu fie ho no. Abusia Osha said the Archbishop Adontain Boateng etubam ne nua bema prophet Bedu Kobi na chese otimu say wodwene ne hu yie papa na ne bi no chese na Bedu Kobi na anu ya odo hospital aye chemu na omfa ne ni ade ase NDC for and say political party bi mpanimfo kakra kopie mu hospital ho na speedy recovery bi abemu a omutwe hu omonti ase because said the ne yet asem no na ehu ase wo bewu ani na say papa na we ya obam Archbishop Adontain Boateng e dey pa na chese papa yi no yare ampa mo ye sure say nye settings ne schematics bi e na mo dey ahwe yetrim na no na osofo a odi kan be breaking the news say Prophet Bedu Kobi yare am ya gina to ayaresa be ye Prophecy 1 general wa ba be kasa dey afa won say asem no enye se bia omo hye ho to say dem nkofo canon because Ghana dey any settings it's 5 and 6 enye sa nete na ono kra no won baabi na Bedu Kobi emani bi friend no kire ne sei na esi na papa epie na watie mu atwa ahwe ne de na hospital na sikasem na aye din ni ade na ma ono nso erahye ekọ no ma odi be video ni so pese Ghana fo nyine hu se de ato papa no enie because waye asset de ama Ghana pen enti emu dudu a enye ye na monten a ye broadcast se settings na omo aye nsete no ma just because they need something from the NDC no enye sa enete wato na no mutuo a church nsem ni mu yentie ne mra
first of all mama and now I say, wo edra wa kire wo de kire ye Bedu Kobi prophet Bedu Kobi abra o call ye Russian call hospital a Russia call no na mama mi sa wo ye video na video na ye no woni Bedu prophet Bedu Kobi e hye ho ana na de tira ye say video no
me na me ofie na say Ghana had obi am say prophet Bedu Kobi de me papa ne prekope obi anim say si ya papa ne Bedu Kobi na me ofie na asofo baako ye friend reverend papa ma ne baako frɛ me na frɛ me na me ye TikTok live timentumi amfa ntimi ye se me wi ana nka ma frɛ no but I refie me refi ma amfa mentumi amfrɛ ne back ti be ye one hour time and I will frame me. Also send me normal text message. Say, see, I pick the call. I'm saying, at the end I see. To me, fire call us, hey, Papa, Pierre free hall. Only answer Olumai at CM. Now I perform for the coupe. And in fact, me must say me Papa. Also, we are
your friend,
son of friend, catch him, Reverend frame. Also, we answer Olumai at CM. No, I perform. Na order ho, or done in James, ya no team in Canada. Na oma rush na call hospital be nearby na omuni obia e basika semu ana bibia like ko papa ntimi nkasa ana omo ntimi nkasa ja bi ofun so na mobile money yesan code yesan account yesan papa ye pese ye frɛ pani bi eto ma ye confused to omo frɛ me se memra ene ye ho ana me tuka free fie me dimrika free wo to hospital krono in fact ebra me do na me ra ho na me hwɛ such a prominent man, such a great man of God. Na oda ho ene areho kyekere me na ni so to tata me. Enti wano me tia papa wanje so oda na se ya papa choma ba papa sa na wo ye. In fact me na me say bi a me ntoa na mo bi ya bi betumi esi ntentem. Na me hwɛ condition na da ho no a ye behia mwa because condition na me ko hu ye no e two things e owo ne nkwa na papa gina emfimfin wo de be ya agudie e be ye nyoma bia be wanse papa no wawu eti saade a ye be ye sika mu odu na ekoba se bibi ni a ye nya sika ekoba se ye fa ne ntu kwan a ye nya aboafo e de na tu kwan akohwe papa na pomoden enti me ye sa me frɛ few pastors bi obaje de sa me frɛ asofo be ye 10 obi e no ma 1 cedi asofo mu sika me nim bi se papa aboa wo mo obi an ofi me etimi e ho na confused ana me nim papa ne lock ana o gas papa o phone lock cry sen won timi nkasa papa cha o menya pani bi no ma afre on timi nkasa na oda ho na me say no and the na me ye one enipa ni mo Ghana ha me kasa enipa tie me ye video say asofo ni na papa ya roma boa no a omo mada because omo twa se papa ni nwu na omo ncha atade enko rent car sakese ye
asofo ni bi
yes asofo ni bi twa se papa nwu na mo nko rent cars enko rent ayi bodyguard ni akire emre agina se mebo nsan akese emfa magidin na me say there bi se me ye video ko bo me nko fo asofo ni din I know pastors how wicked they are they will not come na me say papa nso de wagina ma NDC amanyoko no wa bomb pay my excellency before some mobile power and now they are in the government in power so there na me ye and ma me nya video na me nsira Ghana fo me nsira aban panifo say excellency prophet na no bomb pay mamo no mosofo no me papa yare abawo na me condition de panifo amamu ne abia no yeso anu so anu ebi wan se papa no wawu ko me pe na me nim de me ko hospital wo me pe na me ni ko hu de na papa Bedu Kobi ayeda ho na me say no and yes ade a guy back video no nipa otwa ye no aye guy back a I think say Okrini hospital on twa video no and am dey ask this lady e to man pani anim say excellency say na akoba na ba bia papa issue na ekɔ no de sempanifu amba mu a me ye video no na papa dampa no why say na ne gusu say no aye papa ontimi kura me na no nkasa enti me ne papa no se hwe ho ana video na me ye no me free a me ekɔ no man fa camera ni ma kire go twa video me nya cameraman I'm a prophet ana me nya blogger na emum na ba bia de na koduru no me ni mahama number ana me ni sameja mfi number ana me ni honorable a free yankra ana me ni PREZ Mahama number ti wana me ekɔ frɛ no ana nkɔfo bi a me nim me kɔ frɛ mo so mo ma edida me yare sɛ ma me nya video nto abɔnten me ntwa video no na me mfa me one or two bloggers bi a me nim na mo post na enko na mo nya ma no ma mpani anim sɛ this is the situation of Prophet man Bedu Kobi enti omo mmerem na sɛ kwa bi na ni betu cause at that time not there in fact nipa nsa hwe eti papa de me ne nse hwe ho
na uko OKFM ekwe video bi say
yeah
I think we video say
Romeo
yeah okay for no Romeo so Romeo
Romeo frame me
because papa no frɛ sɛ be interview na o make some comments bi wɔ no
Romeo frame no ana say Ghana for keka sɛ one e di enti na mɛbɔ awura baabi a pani da na makwetwa ne video two amanfoɔ sɛ video na meyɛ no me se na papa yɛ aware am se da bi onya aware na emo me wura hɔ no ɔda hɔ ntimi nkasa ana ɔhwɛ manim sɛ ya etu ɔhwɛ sɛ meyɛ video but me ne mpra na ehwe ana me free fie ba no yamfrem sɛ betwa video na emo yɛ se me papa yare na me ba yɛ no me hwɛ condition na a me frɛfrɛ asɔfoɔ maako bi o ma mfi me frɛfrɛ me ma bi a mabɔ mpa ya mo so amfi me frɛ kristofoɔ baako bi o ma mfi me na me ni Mahama number president Mahama number me ni honorable Afri Yankra number me ni pani bia number ne de the only thing is that make me pass the message through the internet na e bia akodu papa nanim na in fact ekodu won so Mahama akira me say oye good president oye papa bia odwene nipa ho ade antie o 5 a.m. na ASSASSINATION John Dramani Mahama ekuta ne phone hwe papa ne yare e ho na osoma ase yenkɔhwɛ no omo bands of course bills they paid ya ma oluma kakra fa mpanto nsuo enti Mahama de mi bobu mu ase a na masori wa kira say in fact he's a great leader and he's a good leader enti I did what I have to do because my anya saka wante mo beti yanka wawu na ya no akɔ rent cars ahye suit akese abɛbɔ nsa akese agidi awie ni omo ga ese pia kɔchele me ma sa de ni sa na de ya preku my daughter apreku ka mi bro bi amfi no yehu yansa apreku abena ne kɔmensani and yes in social media dinner temwa and I gave the camera ko see ne so eye ni video adenche papa no ko no maduro wuye etimi ntwen say the Mbappe kom no enkodu say ne guase no so I did that because I have to do it for people to see pani say o ton yare ya and anya no aduro timi ye said ya bia nipa be hu say papa no he's going through a lot afi de ohia nipa of course pani for ba ye no he was encouraged on say pani for ba nti afi de I think say pani for ba me ti no menka bibia wo okay FM say papa was aware papa wasn't aware me free ba me na nkasa me ba hospital me na nkasa ko kasa kra on respond but oda no hwe me say ya ti me nkoka say papa was aware say na me say me ye video oda ho hwe manim say oda ho on ti me nkasa enti nye say bia me ti me fia na me so ko ye frɛ me say me mra me papa yare me kodu ho no na me hwe situation no eno ne moa na me ti ma offer de ka mo de me ntumi nka ya de ma ya de o mako baby na adro no na wo say mamu tina mam hu ye nyame show my Ghana na won sha president Mahama and me mama Lordina and this is for them say see a friend mo na mo je yeso me damasi bebre thank you.
Enti enuma na ye kire mu se eye prophet Bedu Kobi ene afe prophet general 1 sia wo mo ehyehyɛ ho ena afe de wo mo NDC fo sika no enye nokre o chemu ade siye no ena wabo ano tofa de amaye na ye befiri sem we so na yakɔ ensem foforo eso currently fi enra anwumre eba eye eneye asane anwumre mu Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams wo no so ejinidin papa. I'm sure a lot of us will be wondering why this man is trending all over the internet. Akokan sembi edi afa gold board. Now gold gold board nsem na wakoka na mafotim say e papa yi dida wa mekasa fe na opese o chese sen asa asem na wo ka no wo bo MPP phobia kutia people like afenyoma kentimoni ade no kojo pon kroma mo no na so wo hate wo mochi because for some time now no MPPs have been on the neck of Sami Jemfi, the CEO of Gold Board. Any Gold Board de Jimeko na so mchema wo mo de Ghana sika bia na sika bia yera wo ho e ma Sami Jemfi ko abeka ho asem na no ada. Na Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams chema ye mpaye emfama Ghana any Gold Board. Isa say ono wanya experience be hu say Gold Board na aba no e ba be boa Ghana papa na kane no na ye can smuggling of gold ye di free Ghana ha kwam different countries ono wa witness be pain into onim said the say na Gold Board aba na e ba be regulate ye gold no kwan ye be fa so akwa say smuggling of gold ne so ate okrom ha no e na enye ebinom de into o ma sha ase as o mo kasa bebre e de fa Gold Board no nemo you should be praying because Gold Board no e be boa Ghana but then I said there are some sabotage bia e kokoso back doors any ade ebinom e bo papa ye chi e won nsem a wakoka e fa Gold Board ne ho de but ye be delve eno into it and no different yengo tie said wo no ankasa waka nsem we e wo na sorry dem a akotwetwe we nyina e de aba.
Many years ago, Rosa and I went somewhere, very powerful country, and we were privileged to have dinner with some of the ruling families right at the top of that country, at the Middle East. And whilst we were eating with some of the people in authority, they mentioned Ghana gold, the gold in Ghana, and did say that the amount of illegal gold that they have received and recorded from Ghana was more than the one that was recorded by the country, the nation itself. And the amount of the illegal gold they recorded that they received or bought from Ghana, the amount was 3 times more than what the government recorded and sold to that country. It disturbed me, it really broke my heart. And he did mention that the people doing this are very, very powerful people and have some very serious money. I just thought about it and I left it. Then when the gold board came in this time around with this new administration and put the gold board in place and started dealing with the illegal mining and trying to regulate things, I had few calls from 1 or 2 places, including that country. And they said if I knew anybody at the top, because they are not getting the supply of the gold like they used to in the past, from the black market, whatever. So if I knew somebody, they would want to approach them, and the amount of money they were talking about buying, which they were buying before and they couldn't buy again, was a lot of money. We really need to intercede for our country.
You know, Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams, we really need to intercede for our country. We do table quite today. We know someone and rape. And what is the same way, but to ja, I would say, kaneno na amount for area womo and the gold ni be caught a mindful for a so they don't pass through the right process and procedure near there or in a second so many bitus into special recording a different gold do a PA free Ghana hanum say no said they are treachery na ya recording no different fi de one man no nti amanone for de no obekum na edoso nti utumi say sika na kogu ebinumu bottom nti say na PMMC that was how it was as you say yasesa no akoye no gold Ghana gold board as amafo be friend gold board no wo mo na say omu regulate gold no do ebe fi krom ha price a ye beton no ni ade nti say ama ewia ho amafo de piepie e de kono intensi eno na ase binumu bonju omo attack into this is more or less like a subtle jab. Two people like Afenyo Kojopon Kroma, the NPP near there, omuchem say good board no enkoye some finso babeka say minority in parliament ne ehunu say good board adwumedie na wo mudi wo honom no there are some loopholes and niema bi touch ma wo ho a omonton some friend as the CEO no omra mrahye committee anim omontoto na no obechechire mu na omofa echireke ga kansem ne de eno enye no kre. It looks like Duncan Williams is actually hailing the presence of the gold board as well as trying to make people like Afenyo NMP before ni say masa the more Canadian enye no kre. Gold board no, it is very good indeed. It's more like he's seconding to the existence of gold board in the President John Dramani Mahama's administration. Now, no man for James say it is true. Reactions now about the beach say no crap because social media say say no crap. I mean, we don't target Afenyo Markins. None of that interview be okoye and same me okoye can was so and they be just say a same way Afenyo Markins can ye and Archbishop Duncan Williams so they are preaching was already them and they are same 14 and Afenyo Markins e can ye inkuti nimra.
Chairman General, take this from me as my very honest view. This is me as a person. I'm young. I don't envy success because I have seen success. I celebrate success, so I don't envy success. If Gold Board is doing well, I will be one of the few or one of the many who would come and praise Gold Board.
But it's doing well, is it not?
Gold Board is failing.
How?
Gold Board.
But I don't know why.
Gold Board is failing. It's not me who is saying it. It is the IMF that is saying it. Let's break it down. IMF is saying that the gold purchase program has led to a total of 22 billion losses. Now, if Gold Board is not failing, or if these losses are not true, why one minority ye raise issue no? Now first the fees no are what you aggregators no. Now I will break this one down. Chairman General, Gold Board was a regulator and a buyer. One have the monopoly. The gold biano there small scale miners will go in one water. That is one, a buyer. Two, ones who will regulate. Now, aggregators now while engage one. What to gold in brown? They started by paying them 15%. When the minority raised this concern, immediately Gold Board and Bank of Ghana held an emergency board meeting and reviewed the fees to 9%. That is the first point that the minority was vindicated.
From 15.
From 15. So it would be wrong for you to describe me as ignorant, petty, or bitter. Because if what I am saying is not true, why did you review the fees from 15% to 9%? Two, when we raised the issue on the floor, they did a further review from 9% to 5%. Then eventually the governor announced an exit by saying that the Bank of Ghana will not finance that transaction again. What they are doing now is that they are even budgeting, putting in the 2027 budget, the costs of financing this gold purchase program. We are yet to see the figures. So, Chairman,
Nsema okokanye no na wono age na IMF report by year 2026 about Ghana a gold board no and ochemu say according to IMF no gold board is failing and unti ono won say gold board no omo mbom homodene ewo omo deliverance in their friend say roles also omo play as programmers at the mother sales of gold any ade. Now based on this na be say in some way they can say for a fact, say, Archbishop Duncan Williams is based on this video and other statements based said by the NPP followers named Penifoni be or the air kase yemompaye and farmer good board. But for those of us yen share down monitor IMF report nearby IMF and some by nina no more say the gold board no abua Ghana especially yen reserves any afi the CD no, but then causes some risk any idea the good board for causes some risk any cost be it's about 214 million US dollar loss. Now na some dem switch him say enye no credit. And MPP for switch him say IMF a whole international monetary fund the whole world ababontin abeka say this is what it is Sami Jemfin to me ma bontin be rejected that claim say enye no credit IMF say omo lose about 214 million US dollars and it there be that enti no say Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams is also coming out at this point in time to come and say this e be just say papa we politics we economics yenjai spirituality ni enfree economics na yen call it spade a spade. This is not the time e was say ye free ye kwaka sansem we nyina e defa sikasem we hu enti mpaibon de yentimi embo ni nyina mu no ukopie mu e wo Gomua West Captain Smart wamaya ya we say no wo kwa contest mrahye bedwa konya e wo Gomua West enti ene wa hyase ye developmental project to say chips compound wonu oye borehole ewo schools ahodo mu na chese why na dwen say waba no na waba. But mind you, he is going to contest in the name of the National Democratic Congress as say in Gomua West honso no NDC ni MP Honorable Richard Eneteso and they say acquired to say banter be between the two of them Captain Smart and Kasa de betu just say kululu bi akoso ewo akire say omon pese obegina na dwuma de bi akoso over the weekend asem bi asi ewa ase amama for James Captain wo pre dodo ni nyina ne say Captain Smart ko do dwuma de na ase no oya na dwene say okwa akochia the incumbent MP Honorable Richard Okochia no any ade na o monitor video na ekoso clearly ubehu baby asem na America na esiye enti odu wa oye say wo chia no wachia wei na edu papa no so ese wo chia no na okobo na betre na incumbent say wo kwa he o won nsa to baby no say o bebe mo betre ayeden ebi no che say the incumbent MP Honorable Richard was very smart because when we say ade na ehuhumasem say opene ama Captain Smart echia no de nsa na betri anhwa na the mpese ebesin be de ebebi krechem say that is he submitting spiritually to Captain Smart to become the winner in the primaries any ade Captain so I crowd say mumpo me de me kwa contest and they say the baby so this is why it happened no one in Saturn chen was Obeboma betri ayeden Ghana for ama a lot of spiritual meaning to that part of it. But Captain Smart I bet church and say what him say the mobeka bia one year onhwemo because before I obeko Gomua West I'm making intentions no oko the incumbent NDC MP no ni office ko ka che say papa say me so ma hye me shoe ene me socks ameba abepre mrahye bedwa konya Gomua West enti me ma wa ya awe ena me ma wate ase enso say metu meni ugina primaries metu wade so MP no unni biem enti wa go take captain entiremu a wode ama ensemu enyina
aba bitsi de meye MP na go mwete chine haya na bitsi na tori pam na moko jam na office na person na lenyu na meka chine so ya busy obey class ana meba go contest mo come back man mo ko ni na meka chine esi obo blue And I'm a seven will be. Nemo, Baba Pastor. Now go I am more for Toto. Now, can you write for Diana go why am Jim? Let's show this in the way. You're a sister and you're a cousin. Mention today, ASSASSINATION. Echo, Oya, Ashupima. Mancosi. This is the chess quarters for what's an ethical, why don't want to go, one ethical, one medical, blocks 4,000, uncle, get to foundation, yes. If I go one, I'm a corner. Mancosi, this is clinical, what's an ethical, one medical, why don't want to go, one ethical, blocks, oh, yes, we are. It's here, I have to be a PREZ Mahama community clinic.
Smart asemo aye ken abusianfo e be kwakotoa captain enchiremu a wode airman but ono pese o ma Ghana for eya aware say video betwaguo ya wo chia the incumbent or kobo ne nsa ene ade amanfochim say captain had ulterior motive as wo ye bidudo video e dash screen susu over the weekend etwaguo e bi che say captain TMP kakra obedi nte say de enkonya wo yi no yesrompo nti wo video ya so oria wo fam mo kitetuo ne de unhu so ya asafo power so ye unhu the captain smart person what kire bi che say enough is enough. And right now it looks like the Honorable Richard Ehu captain as a threat to the possession as the MP for Gomua West because Oko Gomua West was say amafo ni bi chemu say omoye mobo ache say there are developmental projects bia enkoso ewo omumpotemu ni communities a ewo honum Gomua Jamai Gomua Techiman Mozano ne de eke aka ho enti say captain asha say even say onye MP no kra no washa say woye nnuma say ide a ene say wobeye MP a wobetimi ayeden aboa ebi so chem say captain woye centroni he knows better ayeye kra no wonim sustainable development goals waka ho nsem watena ne radio so abonkrofo achi enti bia ono beye MP na wobetimi edi ne bohye so enye te say one time thing de hu Ghana aye de flash ni so hwimhwim ene o sha ase a fe inya atoma ne wie ya yehwe ne constituency wo kra ye hu no ni ade ne entimi emma so sa but then yenkoto a captain inchiremu a na wode airman nsem no eso
Monje 200 bags of cement. Monje 2 tons of iron rods. Commercial one saka. Nana, mazoba gomwata kwa. Gomwata kwa tama nemo class 2 wa. Clinic na was no come abas. Ogwe e panze. Ram clinic na na taro. Sisara minoro kase kasim. Nana, sisara minoro kase. Taka we ASSASSINATION. Wazama 200 bags of cement. 2 tons of iron rods. 300 bags of cement. 4,000 blocks. Since an architect I go to the university clinic. What about clinic crazy? Or friend Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rollins clinic. I have 200 bags of cement, 2 tons of iron rods. They to ASSASSINATION Foundation. They could go to the who could have worked to. Also, one, there's a two. I am John Dramani Mahama. I am clinic. I am John Dramani Mahama Community Clinic. Nana, Mesutua, Mesuako, Gomoga. Gomoga is major group. Never found Gomoga. They go to Gomoga. Gomoga will eat just process. Nana Dara, Namokai. Never catch another day. Gomoga is the ASSASSINATION. Gomoga will ASSASSINATION. And never see machine aqua. Wako you Gomua, Oga, ASSASSINATION. 2 tons of iron rods, 200 bags of cement. In the center of everybody, the rest of Equal, Ordina, 600 million Cassie, Ordina Sonatara, that was where ASSASSINATION. In the Yana, Yago 200 bags of cement, 2 tons of iron rods, 4,000 blocks. Now, congratulations. In your was a sin. You are doing it. In your was a sin. Yes, you can change. was saying, Honor MPL of Yellow, Nick Group, Catch in your other music, Catch one group. Honor of Yellow was his look at the problem and come ahead for friend. Calling you now what you do, Chairman, I'm going to tell you. All I know was a captain. Nana, what I'm going to give you a measure. That was a quarter there, no more 100 bags of cement. Million and another more catching the captain, your package. That's all Nana, online was the Mr. Montrasasi. They are going to do. Architects are going to show me here to foundation 200 bags of cement, 2 tons of iron rods, 1 tobacco, 1 natico. My catch on the which I did there. Say, let me see, let me get you here. I said, I'm anything what to know.
Ena yete nsɛm a wɔde ato emonten so sɛ on de waba no na waba. Now yen konsɛm foforo eso, when you hear NPP any prophet eye Usubempa ubisa won sɛ ede ebone pa ena NPP for ede aye prophet Usubempa sɛbe ade chi ade esen nyinanka wakogina so de ma wo se wo preachi enkwaje nsɛm de ma eye ne nsori ma no na MPP asem ne da ho na sa na Ghana fo bi cheche bi so kyeremu a sebe kwan ya MPP fo de papa na fa so no ya die no nti na ma ne da bia wo bo MPP fo echi ene wa ba bonten abekasa wo kyeremu se na no nsem a obeka anye de fa MPP fo ho se o ma ba omia enni president ne echi na obeye na femu de wo kyeremu se what say NPP mrante bia wo madwen se wo mo kan muti agbom no mo abeto ahye na sori ene ne nsori maso na we nyese bia ono nko aneteye ne nsori ma ne so tibi na no ho bufuo e na sebe wo de be kasa ya wo chem se NPP de never again 2028 odi enyu oni o mo twe ne de mu oden ti se chewing gama enye ne e no masem no ye beka e de awie yenkotie onu ankasa enchiremu a wo de mansem we.
And I have great reverence and respect for. He is one of them.
Now, a dainty and a mom reacted last Sunday, no, now, to that extent.
Why? What caused me to react to that extent? Last week?
And a trigger me, mommy, yes.
Now, my anger was triggered by something.
Say and
it was because of the information that some people would just come and cause chaos.
MPP for be and almost see and I am meeting so more
and
MPP.
The information was about some MPP youth who had decided they will come and do what is unlawful.
Now,
if I were the only person that received that information, well, somebody will say, "Oh, man of God, it's very convenient for you to say that it's a lie."
Church members
there are members of the church that received this kind of information. I had also received.
My sister
Fosti
also
received a call. Also received a call to inform her brother, which is the prophet, so that we would be aware of what some people have intended to do, because we lived in Kumasi. Now, Reverend Charles Owusu also received messages which he's got on his phone. Now, there are certain members who are seated in church today who also received messages of this kind. Now, when I heard this, I was deeply hurt. So I was asking myself, why? What have I done this time? So if you recall, weeks ago, I said about the MPP internal elections that they were having, that really they are really going to elect leaders. And I was asking why they were going to cast ballots and elect leaders. I mean, for what purpose? In fact, that day when I was speaking, I was very hurt, and it was that time that I wanted to speak out and explode. There are so many things the NPP as a party has done against me to cause me hurt. And even that, as if that were not enough, now that I'm minding my business.
Na kwa se MPP tie osu bempa yesa NDC so bae osu bempa sa yesa ni atwa ntro se mema sorefo ampo aprosifo sa na bre bi atwa mom kan na this time beka so osu bempa ama na sorefo ampo nkrofo bi ona sore dem. Now look at all distance. So now that according Muslims and osu bempa sorefo.
Now that I'm minding my business, there seems to have been a conspiracy against me and a decision to cause some youth from the MPP party to come to church during church service hours to cause chaos and mayhem. And when the situation becomes violent, they would say that Prophet Osubempa has done it again. During the MPP dispensation, he caused members of his church, allegedly, in fact, it is untrue, that he caused members of his church to beat some police officers who had been sent on official assignment to church. And they will say again that this time, Prophet Osubempa has caused the members of his church to beat some people in church within the precinct of the church. And they'll give a very false and provocative narrative about it, that as though there is some contention between Christians and Muslims.
Na adia me ngwane say information ye nyina so edin ba kopa bi no mu nyina abo se saa nipa no nkrofo edin ba kopa bi.
Now, all the messages we have received, there is one particular name that they mention. It is central in all the messages received from the various quarters, and they say people associated with this very person are the people planning to do this evil.
Metime baby ni ama abronye no abetena TV so no abedie wusu bempa temsa.
Now,
menkasa
without any provocation, in fact, while minding my business, I see videos of Abronye on social media casting insults, as aspersions and all that at me, at my person, without any provocation.
Ana abrantie ya no di matema na Vice President Baumia picture bonechi. Your friend is saying, your car say Honorable Ken o mabie ni trimu. Koka sutimi be di matemsa. And so menkasa.
And then another gentleman called Koka also would rain insults for no reason at me.
Oni freni bi su ye freni Bulgaria. Onu su be di matemsa menkasa de be no on Vice President. Aye video.
Now there's
pictures at the social media
who is called Bulgaria would also insult me for no reason, and the next moment you see him in a photograph with the ex-vice president of Ghana. Now, for all these people who come out to insult me and attack my person, I have done nothing to any of them. And for all of them, while doing their broadcast, you will see pictures and portraits of the former vice president, His Excellency Baumia. Then we'll also hear Ifya Schwarzenegger. She will come with hers and she would insult me. Now recently when she was called, she decided she will not respond and she will not insult me. Now, Chairman Wuntumi and his boys, in alliance with Maurice Ampao, they would come use airtime just to insult me for no apparent reason.
Now I
ask myself, what have I really done? I am also human. Now, you don't just insult me, you insult my mother, insult members of my church, and use unprintable words. You use unprintable words in describing me, members of my church, and my family.
Now,
Now, I ask myself, the leadership of NPP, are they saying they have not heard nor seen any of these insults targeted at me? And they have lost control over their people to the extent that they cannot tell the members of their own party to stop what they are doing to Prophet Osubempa. So sometimes I get angry and I declare that I will not allow the former president, candidate of the new patriotic party, to become president of Ghana because of the insults. Now you know what has happened.
Vice President
I have friends who are also very good friends of the former vice president. I am using this opportunity, this platform, as an opportunity to say something for those friends to hear me clearly. It is not the case that in recent times I have withdrawn from you. Now, sometimes
and then I make a
throw a party.
More parties are more inviting me in our member because of Dr. Baumiana Monen and Namno. Intiama minya GD o mumubiem. San the and Crawford the Yeminti. Intiama misromeho.
They throw parties and invite me. Man of God. Oh, please honor invitation. Come, let's wine and dine together. But I decline. I do not honor their invitation. Not because there is anything they have done, but it is because I am just being careful. I have noticed that you have they are associating themselves with the former vice president of Ghana, Dr. Baumia, and for the sake of what his own people are doing to me, I don't have confidence. I don't have confidence in coming to your parties. I am just being careful.
This
is the whole thing.
20